McDonald's is shutting down its experimental beverage-led restaurant concept after about a year and a half.
McDonald's is now known for its dollar menu, is having a tough time getting customers in the door due to the struggling economy. And Annie Gasparo is here to tell us how Mickey D's is making some changes to get more Big Macs on the table.
McDonald's is struggling. The brand is reporting a drop in sales worldwide. They're down by 1%. McDonald's shares have tanked by 15%. Why? Because customers find their burgers too expensive now, and many prefer to eat at home instead.
The Golden Arches, long a symbol of American influence spanning continents, now face an unprecedented challenge. A trade dispute has spiraled into a cultural showdown, with McDonald's caught in the crosshairs. In a bold escalation, China and India, two of the world's fastest-growing economies, have announced plans to impose tariffs as high as 300% on American fast food imports. Overnight, burgers and fries have transformed from menu staples into emblems of a broader clash over identity, pride, and power. For decades, McDonald's stood for more than cheap eats and speedy service. It was a slice of the American dream. Capitalism wrapped in a paper bag, convenience exported across oceans, and a cultural imprint glowing in every city under its iconic arches. But in 2025, that legacy has shifted from a beacon of aspiration to a lightning rod for resentment. Leaked documents from Beijing outline plans to tax everything tied to the chain, from beef and cheese to packaging and branding. In New Delhi, leaders echo the sentiment, framing the tariffs as both economic defense and a bold stand for cultural sovereignty. The consequences are already looming large. In Beijing, a Big Mac could soon cost more than most families can afford. In Mumbai, Happy Meals may become a luxury for the middle class. On Wall Street, investors are staring down billions in potential losses as global sentiment sours. Online, the debate is electric. Is this the rise of a new world order where no single nation's brands reign supreme? Or the beginning of the end for America's cultural dominance? If fast food can be weaponized, what's next? Could this clash reshape global culture itself? The news from Beijing and New Delhi hit Washington like a thunderbolt. Within hours of the tariff threats, the White House was in crisis mode. President Trump took to the podium with his signature fire, calling the move an assault on the American way of life, far beyond just burgers. Behind the scenes, aides raced to craft a response. By dawn, leaks revealed plans for 200% tariffs on Chinese steel, electronics, and consumer goods, a retaliation targeting industries worth hundreds of billions. The message was clear. If America's symbols are under attack, critical supply chains will face fire. Critics called the plan a self-inflicted wound. But Trump, flanked by steel executives and American flags, dismissed the concerns. He cast the standoff as a test of sovereignty, evoking Cold War battles where symbols held as much weight as weapons. For his base, it was a defiant stand, bold and unapologetic. The markets, however, spoke a different language. The Dow plunged nearly 500 points in a day, wiping out billions from retirement funds. Exporters, from soybean farmers to automakers, braced for the fallout, fearing a spiraling trade war that now extended beyond steel or chips to something as unlikely as a fast food chain. Bigger questions emerged. Was defending a burger brand worth rattling global trade? Or had McDonald's become a proxy for a deeper struggle over influence and identity? Then came another jolt. Leaks from New Delhi suggested India was ready to mirror China's restrictions on McDonald's. For years, Indian officials have bristled at the dominance of American fast food giants. In Mumbai alone, McDonald's 80-plus outlets have overshadowed local chains struggling to match its supply chain prowess and marketing muscle. Now, under pressure to boost homegrown brands like Haldiram's or Burger Singh, India is eyeing tariffs on beef substitutes, dairy, and packaging tied to McDonald's. The official line is simple. India shouldn't rely on foreign brands when local ones can thrive. But the subtext is geopolitical. By aligning with Beijing, New Delhi is testing Washington's influence in Asia, signaling a rare moment of unity between rivals to challenge American cultural dominance. The stakes are staggering. China and India, home to nearly 3 billion people, drive over a third of McDonald's global growth. If both nations slam their doors, the chain could lose billions in valuation overnight. In Delhi, Happy Meals could vanish or become unaffordable. In Beijing, prices could triple in weeks. Politicians may hail the moves as patriotic triumphs, but critics see economic nationalism cloaked in cultural pride. Either way, India's message is clear. It's no longer a market to be conquered, but a power ready to rewrite the rules. If New Delhi and Beijing stand together, the ripple effects could redefine the global order.